Hey everyone. So for today's problem solving speech, we're going to be talking about money and more specifically about how college students are just always broke. Um, and there's a lot of different reasons for that. And there's a lot of different solutions that you can try. I'm not saying it's easy. Money is a very hard and tough concept nowadays. And it's always been a hard and tough concept, especially in today's inflation and how expensive everything is and the prices of school and all the other things going on in the world. Um, but there's a lot of different solutions that we can think of. For one, creating a budget. Creating a budget is probably the biggest one you can do. Um, Obviously, it's not hard, but if you have certain things coming up, like if you have student loans, a car payment, if you don't live on campus and you have to eat or pay for rent, a budget really helps with figuring out where your money is actually going. Another good way is to cancel unnecessary things in your life, which is hard because, like, you may think, oh, well, this is so important to me and I can't live without it. I bet you probably could. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying that I do it, but it is one thing that you can do is just to cancel unnecessary things that you don't need to. And another thing is with college, a lot of students are in student debt. The best way to get money in your pocket is to pay off student debt as fast as you possibly can. I was always told when I was young that debt is not your friend and loans for sure are not your friend. There's certain and smarter ways to do loans, but if you can go debt free, do it. Obviously, sometimes you got to take a chance and go into debt, but if it works out, that's awesome. If not, then you got to learn from it. You got to move on. And then you should try not to spend money on useless things. I especially do it myself. I'll go and buy something that I use once and then I never use. But another way to save money is actually to get rid of things and sell them. Because more money that in your pocket for stuff you're not using can go towards other things like bills or in debt and other things such as that. And then a really smart thing for college students to do, especially when they're broke, is to create a savings when you're younger or to start doing it now. Because eventually, if something does go wrong, you can use savings on basically anything. There's certain even banks that make you put away certain amounts of your paycheck that you put into like a contract that you sign. And so that you have a savings account. It's like a 401k. Unfortunately, the bank won't match it. And then there's other ways for college students to become less is to add to your incomes. Make a side business. Start doing something that you can do in your spare time that you can make some money off of. Like me personally, I have a welding truck, so I can go and make money on the weekends welding stuff up. And another great way to create money or income when you're in college is a part-time job. Everyone and anywhere is hiring. So if you can get somewhere and be loyal to that company, after 6 months you'll have seniority and you can basically do and try to do whatever you want in life. So there's some really good things you can do if you're a broke college student. I'm not saying all these are easy. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen overnight. But there's solutions to problems such as college students being broke. It's just how hard are you really willing to work? And that's a conversation you have to have with yourself. So I'll leave you with that. If you think you can do it, go for it. It'll make you a better person in the long run. So have a good day.